This is Victor, and in this presentation I will talk about one of my favorite features of electric vehicles, regenerative braking. First of all, I will say that I've heard some car salespeople talk about regenerative braking. So I will clear up the misconception that regenerative braking needs the brake pedal to be pressed. It does not. If you ask any EV driver, they will confirm that one only needs to reduce pressure off the accelerator pedal or take their foot off of the accelerator pedal for regenerative braking to begin to engage. During regenerative braking, the motors that were turning wheels begin to behave as little generators, feeding power back to the power supply. Because they are now generating power, they put an additional drag on the vehicle speed, causing the vehicle to slow down, hence the term regenerative braking. In my vehicle, and I assume in other vehicles, regenerative braking will engage only long enough to maintain the set speed when on cruise control. In other words, the computer will recover power and regenerate power when it can or as it can. Now, the highways and streets of North Carolina have many minor elevation changes in them. And when going down these changes with cruise control on, the vehicle's computer will sense what power draw is needed to maintain the set speed. If necessary, it will engage regenerative braking. And in my vehicle, the number displayed under total power shows the power draw from the batteries while driving. When regenerative braking comes on, there is a minus sign in front of that number, indicating that regenerative braking is engaged or that power is being fed back to the batteries or the power supply. This video will show regenerative braking coming on as needed with cruise control on. I decided to record on this specific section of highway because it goes through several slight elevation changes in a short distance and could demonstrate regenerative braking while on cruise control. See, the total power is fluctuating. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, or sometimes there's no negative sign. When there's, once again, when there's a negative sign, that's indicating that the motors are feeding power back to the power supply or back to the batteries. There, it's negative again. And the more you can regenerate power, the more the car is able to extend its range for a given charge from the last time I charged it. So the car is extending its estimated range. There have been 2 occasions where I'm driving from Kings Mountain in North Carolina, driving down from Kings Mountain. There has been 2 instances of my EV range actually increasing because I was going downhill so much. And that just proves the point of how gasoline vehicles pretty much, they just suck. No matter what they're doing, they can't recoup any energy. Gasoline vehicles just continue to suck. They suck gas all the time, whether you need them to or not. And that's why regenerative braking is one of my favorite features of an electric vehicle. Thank you so much for watching.